came to you tomorrow and you didn't know much about them, and they said, look, I want to perform better at everything I do as a human being. What are your three most important pieces of advice for me? What would you offer them?
Get up at dawn. You have to get up when the sun comes up. That will immediately change not only the bacteria in your gut, you want to hack them. You get up at dawn, you walk 10 minutes watching the sun come up, and you've changed cortisol and a multiple of hormones and bacteria for the whole day. You need to go to bed about 2 hours after dark, even in the winter when it's dark at 5 o'clock. I'm sorry, you eat your early dinner, go lay down, Yeah, I used to tell people to read lights out. Your eyes going back and forth. I can put anybody to sleep. It's hypnotism, to read a book. But you have to have hormones. You have to have sleep. And you have to have physical contact. You have to have love. And those old ladies who slept with their dogs were missing something they wanted. But without a physical relationship, without sleeping with something alive, and I don't mean your turtle, all of your body doesn't do what it's supposed to do. And human beings never slept alone. They slept in piles. They slept in tents. They slept with children. And, I would tell anybody, of course, have children if you're not too old. And if you're too old and you want to be like my friend Madonna, you can adopt some. She's a good grandma. She's doing fine. But you need people and physical contact, and to respect the light and respect the hormones. And you'll feel so much better no matter what's wrong with you. If you get up at dawn, that was my first question in Lights Out. Because I knew about the carbohydrates and I figured out, prolactin and how it affected brooding and all that stuff. And my first question was, I grew up on a farm, and all those 97-year-old farmers lived on pie and bacon, which is a gateway meat, right? Gateway meat. And I thought, how did they live to 97? And then I remembered they got up at dawn and they crawled in bed because they were tired from being on the tractor all day. And, who was it? It was Delgado. Delgado said, well, I like to exercise. I take my shirt off and I go outside and lift weights. And I said, dude, way too much information. Nobody wants to see you with your shirt off. And he sort of looked at me and I said, if you want to exercise, go build a boat. He said, what do you mean? I said, build a boat. I said, I don't care if you ever get in it, give it to somebody. But your work must have purpose. And the purpose is not your muscle physique. The purpose is doing something for somebody else. And I would tell them purpose is very important.
Purpose. Beautiful. Well, T.S. Wiley, thank you for your unusual brain and your